Ever wondered what adds that extra spark to Owosso Speedway's vibe? Well, here's the secret sauce. Agnew Sign Company. These guys are the creative geniuses behind all the jaw-dropping signage that gives Owosso its unforgettable charm. Picture this. From the bold Owosso Speedway sign greeting you at the entrance to those cool banners leading you to your seats, it's all the handiwork of Agnew Sign Company. And hey, have you checked out the sleek pace car, the rock-solid safety trucks, and the speedy ambulance? Bet you didn't know it, but Agnew Sign Company's magic touch extends to these crucial Speedway essentials too. Now, let's talk about your business. Want to stand out from the crowd? With Agnew Sign Company's touch, it's totally doable. Think striking awnings, inside-out captivating signs, lively banners, and stunning vinyl graphics. Their lineup will blow your mind. But hey, Agnew Sign Company isn't your run-of-the-mill signage crew. Nuh-uh. They're in the business of redefining branding. Their one-of-a-kind products will take your company's image to new heights, leaving a lasting impression that sticks with your audience. Ready to experience the Agnew difference? Head on over to agnewgraphics.com for a treasure trove of marketing possibilities. Or swing by their spot at 1905 West M21, just a stone's throw away from Owosso. Or give them a call, 989-723-4621. That's 989-723-4621 with any questions you have. Big shout out to Agnew Sign Company for making Owosso Speedway shine bright. Now, it's your turn to let their magic work wonders for you and your company. Agnew Sign Company, where standout signage meets unforgettable branding. The Owosso Speedway proudly partners with Gross Construction of New Lothrop, serving as the title sponsor for the Street Stock Division in 2024. With over 15 years of experience, Gross Construction excels in both commercial and residential projects, encompassing new construction, repairs, and restorations. Specializing in various aspects of construction, Gross Construction is well-versed in site work, utilities, standard and decorative concrete, as well as flat and structural work. They offer comprehensive planning, management, and assistance for building multi-phase projects. If you're considering a building project, Gross Construction is the name to trust. Contact Gross Construction at 810-287-3652. That's 810-287-3652. Or visit their website at grossconstruction.org to learn more about their services. Thank you to Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores for their dedication to auto racing at Owosso Speedway. Their generous sponsorship is one of the many reasons your general admission tonight was just $14 or less. Founded in 1964, Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores is headquartered in Oklahoma City. With over 600 locations across 42 states, they offer 24-hour access to clean and safe facilities for purchasing gasoline, diesel fuel, compressed natural gas, travel items, electronics, snacks, and restaurant offerings. Love's Truck Care provides heavy-duty tire care, including tire pass, light mechanical services, and roadside assistance. Love's Hospitality operates a network of hotels and storage rental locations. Additionally, Love's Financial offers freight bill factoring and back-office support to professional drivers. With more than 38,000 employees, the Love's family of companies includes travel stops, Speedco locations, country stores, corporate offices in Oklahoma City, Musket Corporation, Trillium, and Gemini Motor Transport for nationwide fuel transportation. Their dedicated employees strive to assist customers and support the communities they serve. For further details about the Love's family of companies and their comprehensive services, please visit loves.com. Once again, we proudly present McAllister Rentals as the title sponsor of the 2024 Sport Compact Division at Owosso Speedway. For over 20 years, McAllister Rentals has been Michigan and Indiana's go-to destination for heavy equipment needs. From bulldozers to excavators, they have the largest selection of CAT equipment to handle any project of any size. They can handle the projects here at Owosso Speedway. They surely have the equipment to handle whatever project you have in mind. McAllister Rentals ensures your job becomes easier, faster, and more precise. Experience the efficiency of having the best equipment at your disposal. Visit McAllisterRentals.com to discover how they can simplify your next project. With unbeatable equipment and customer satisfaction as their top priority. Thanks to McAllister Rentals for their continuous support as our Sport Compact title sponsor here at Owosso Speedway. In the world of outlaw super late models, the Owosso 500 race series with the Reveal the Hammer series thrives. Quality shows all made possible by Michigan Kenworth. Michigan Kenworth, with 6 locations across the state, is the ultimate destination for medium and heavy-duty commercial trucks. Under the trusted Kenworth brand, they dominate the Michigan territory. The CSM Truck Network, part of Michigan Kenworth, is the lone statewide commercial truck dealer group offering a convenient one-stop, full-service experience. Michigan Kenworth's phenomenal growth is no coincidence. They prioritize customers with fair dealings and a customer-centric approach, setting them apart. Backed by CSM companies, Michigan Kenworth provides exceptional product support and end-to-end solutions covering rentals, leasing, financing, parts, and service support. With 45 plus industry years, Michigan Kenworth is a top North American Kenworth dealer. 3-time Kenworth Dealer of the Year award recipient. Those are awards earned and not just given. From Class 5 to Class 8 trucks, Michigan Kenworth delivers quality, performance, and a smooth ride. They're the world's best for a reason. Discover other convenient locations including Wisconsin Kenworth, Saarland Kenworth, French Ellison Truck Center, and 3 Florida locations. Michigan Kenworth, where quality meets customer satisfaction, experience excellence in every mile you drive.
Just waiting for Jason there as he makes his way back to the pits. That's going to be there's going to be a lot of traffic around the cooler after the races, I'm going to guess.
Yeah, it's a bad day to be a Busch Light here at the Owosso Speedway.
And I picked a bad week to stop drinking Busch Light. So he'll pull down, make sure that he passes Tech, and
he doesn't want to pass it. He actually wants to stop there.
Yes, right. That he succeeds with Tech. How's that?
That's fair.
He wins the favor of the Tech officials.
All right, so drivers beginning to roll around here for the Flory Crane Rental Sport Compacts. 22 scheduled to start, but there's been a little attrition throughout the day.
I didn't realize that the inversion was way back 12th spot, but like you said, some of the attrition may have changed how deep your fast qualifier is.
So we got 21 of the 22 scheduled.
Oh, okay. I'm going to guess Bobby Joe may not have made the call. I'm looking through the front of the field here.
Yep. 47 is the car number, and then Ron Crawford.
So 25 laps will be the distance here in your Sport Compact main event. Brought to you by Flory Crane Rental.
All right, race fans, your Flory Crane Rental Sport Compacts coming around. Give them a wave.
Copy, thanks.
Okay.
All right, drivers. 25 laps.
Oh, no, I can't do that. We got a race.
Reminder, you will not win this race on the first lap. You got to be there at the end. 25 laps. Got lots of time here. Time limit.
All right, so
End of the lap.
White flag in the air, ladies and gentlemen. How about a big wave to your favorite Sport Compact drivers as they get ready to duke it out 25 for the first payday of the season. Great field of cars, very competitive group of cars here tonight in this front-wheel drive Sport Compact division.
Well, Matt down there in the pace car decided not to stay out there and race with them this time. He'll pull down to the infield. As we come through turns 3 and 4, green flags out. We are underway.
Well, Kennedy got a great start, and they're all jumbled up there at the front of the field, but they make their way down the back straightaway. Bryson Hosner has taken over the top spot. Drew Hosner, I believe, up into the second position already. Talladega Trupiano holding on to third right now. Whitaker, though, on the high side. Kukar back in fifth. Hosner's trying to pull away.
It's a family feud up at the front of this one as the two Hosners battle side by side.
Survey says Drew Hosner will lead the lap. Although, Bryson not giving up on that position. Whitaker has made his way up to third spot now. He's got a little bit of distance to go to get to that second place battle for the top spot.
But he has your fast qualifier, Randy Moore, closing in on him. In fact, Randy Moore beginning to look to the outside. And they're going to be door-to-door into turn number 3.
Moore up to the fourth or third position now. Good run towards the front in that 69 car. Had his troubles in the heat race. He had to bow out early in that event. Damian Waters now up to the fourth spot. He gets around Whitaker. And here comes your defending champion in the 79, Nick Murdoch, making his way to the front.
Well, either that 23 car is shy a couple hood pins or that car is really cold. It's shivering as it goes down the straightaways. As Drew Hosner continues to lead with 6 laps in now.
And he's pulling away pretty good at this point. He's got a 2-second advantage.
But don't look now, Randy Moore up into the second spot as Hosner has to take the tough route around lap traffic, and they are...
Oh, contact!
Oh, and Damian Waters backs into the wall over in turn number 3. Caution flag out.
Looked like he made contact with that 70 of Jason McBride, who was trying to stay out of harm's way, running the high side. A lot of things happening in that lap. That'll bring the rest of the field to the back bumper of Hosner, who had a 0.7 of a second advantage. Yeah, hard hit there by...
He had some help, but
And hard hit there for Damian Waters. Backs it into, he was moving his way to the front of the field up to the fourth spot. Was catching up to Bryson Hosner there as they were all going left and right to try to get around the lap traffic back there with Josh Harmon and Jason McBride.
So we'll work on getting this field realigned.
Drew Hosner, your race leader. Randy Moore up to second. Bryson Hosner in the third spot. Fourth was Damian Waters. That'll move Adam Whitaker back up to fourth. Fifth, Nick Murdoch. Sixth, Kukar. Seventh to Kelly. Trupiano eighth. Ninth, Dan Hassard. And Gabe Rusnell, your top 10 here in this Sport Compact main event. 6 laps complete, 19 left on the board. And looks like the one car will need the flatbed as well. Too much damage to put it on the hook. So still have our street stocks and our trucks left to go for features once the Sport Compacts are through. Beautiful night. It's turned out to be here at Owosso Speedway for those of you that are at home. Great crowd tonight for our opening night.
So here's another thing on your
Next week, the late model sportsmen will be here along with our house divisions.
drove it under your own power, not towed it because they got on about that thing here to spend 12 laps. They needed, if it's a flat tire, they didn't drive it in under their own.
So taking a moment here as they just about have that one on the flatbed. And again, something new this year. Last year was the ABC format, which would have given 3 different features for this division. Lots of, there was lots of difficulty, let's just say, with the ABC format. Decided to make it your fast qualifiers. Your fast 24 would be in the A. Next group would be in the B. And there you'd have it. So very good, very tight field Sport Compacts here for opening night. Of course, as the other tracks get up and running, a lot of cars still being worked on. Have not been buttoned up enough yet to come out and race. So we certainly expect that we will see B mains in this class as we get farther into the race season. Of course, it's 30 weeks. That's a lot of racing.
That is a lot of race, especially to be ready week 1. I mean, we only gave them like 8 months to be ready. 6 months.
Not a lot
end
of September.
time.
Yeah. So Damian Waters on the flatbed and heading back to the pit area here as field will tighten up and eventually will be ready for the choose. Again, Drew Hosner, Randy Moore, and I'm wondering, you know, Randy Moore pulls this one off. He's going to be upset he didn't get an extra $100, but that's the choice he made.
That's right. Live by the choice, die by the choice.
There you go. So we are going to choose here, and we'll see where these drivers choose to go. No surprise, your leader's going to take the inside. Moore going to take the high side, and that's going to put Bryson Hosner's also going to take the inside when he'll have Whitaker to his right. So that'll be your first full 2 rows.
I think so, yeah. 23.
Everyone making their way through.
23 all the way to the tail.
Well, Adam Whitaker got the start box, so he's going to have to drop to the tail. Ding dong, that's a no-no.
Yeah. And again, they won't make that mistake again.
What's that?
All right, so we have 6 in, 19 to go. And field's been reshuffled around a little bit. Drew Hosner in the T1 is your leader. Randy Moore will be to his outside. 6 in, 19 to go here for the Flory Crane Rental Sport Compacts.
I'm not quite ready to give him the white as of yet.
I thought he was in this pit already. Oh, he was making sure that we. A lot of the.
So just getting word here, we've got 3 laps on the clock.
Coming up on lap 2.
So he's just about going to lose that opportunity here, as this time by will be the 2nd lap.
That's right, we do allow drivers 3 laps to get a tire changed once they arrive at their pit stall, under caution. If they do not get the tire changed in that time span,
They'll have to wait until the next caution to come out, right?
and we had a couple people on the stream asking about the start box issue. So if you look on the front straightaway, it's we use a NASCAR style restart arrow with a box. The box is essentially what represents a cone in madhouse style restarts. We don't want to have somebody running out onto the track with a cone. That's not safe. We'd prefer not to do that. So the box in the arrow is the cone. If you are choosing for the restart and you drive over the box, that is a violation.
And we have a camera on that box.
And we have a camera trained specifically on that restart box. You can see it there on the screen if you're watching at home. If you drive over that box when you're making your choice, then you did not make a choice. You go to the back of the field. And that's pretty much standard operating procedure at any track that uses this style of restart. If you hit the cone, go over the box, etc. But that's pretty much industry standard rules there that we are maintaining here at the Owosso Speedway.
And we're set to go green flag. Finally going to get back to work here in this one as Hosner and Moore bring the field through the M&K restart zone, and we're underway.
Oh, and we got them mixed up over in turns 1 and 2. The 12 and the 55 get tangled up as the 9 at Evan Jenks goes off. That was Gerald Schwartz and Phoebe Hosner getting mixed up. Everyone able to drive away. So we'll go right back to we'll call that a quickie yellow here.
Right, and yeah, we'll see. I don't think they'll get the option for the.
Single file, driver, single
Well, they
file.
might. We're going to do. They are going to re-choose here, so
Single file, single file.
everyone will go back to single file and get the opportunity to choose once again.
We are going to dispatch the safety crew here real quick just to take a peek over in turns 1 and 2.
Get a lap and it goes back to
And Damian Waters is going to make his way back out, gets the tire changed, and
And look at
rejoins the
that.
field.
By virtue of the way that caution fell, Damian Waters will stay on the lead lap, I believe.
12, 17.
Yeah,
So that's a
He
pretty fortunate break.
gotta imagine that might not handle quite the same as it did before, as hard as he impacted the wall over there and turned forward the back end of that machine.
Well, it is a front-wheel drive
That is very
car,
true.
so
Caution.
maybe we'll be all right. We'll see.
All right, lineup is good. We are choosing.
All right, so looks like we're going to choose this time around.
Time. Make sure you don't hit that box. Get high, get low.
So we're going to hopefully not have anybody else violate the start box. The pace car chose high.
Well, he's gonna have to go to the tail anyway.
7 laps complete, and you're already
And it looks like we might lose a Hosner here, unless.
cleaned up. You want to get some
I mean, we have a couple to spare. So,
Looks like Bryson was the one that pulled into the pit area. Now the color of the choose area is the same color they use at any asphalt track. Is that correct?
I mean, there's a little bit of variance that we have on the particular shade of orange that we use, but we went with a pretty standard safety orange. See some closer to a yellow. It's a whole color spectrum, but typically it's in the orange family.
Well, here we go. Let's see if we can get through turns 1 and 2 this time. Hosner and Moore, 1 and 2.
Well, we're already doing better than last time.
That's right. They're going 3 wide there, mid-pack. Holy moly, that 47 machine making its way through. The other 47, not the LaFleur machine.
Yep, that is Ron Crawford in that 47.
We might have a battle for the lead here. Here comes Randy Moore on the top side. Moore top side, Hosner inside. They drag race into turns 1 and 2. Boy, Moore does have something on that high line. He's got about a fender out in front, but Hosner able to take it back going into turn number 3. Murdoch's catching him in the 79.
That 69er Randy Moore with the bold choice of dark blue tape on a black door for his numbers this week.
They're still wheel to wheel. This time by will be 10 complete. 15 remain this time round. Still Hosner out front, but Moore giving them plenty to worry about.
And Randy Moore gets a big run down the back straightaway. Can't quite get the momentum to get by, and that's allowing your defending track champion Nicholas Murdoch to close in. And at the line, Randy Moore led that one. But they're closing in on lap traffic, and depending on where they catch that traffic, it will have a huge impact on the rest of this race. Moore has to slow down as they get stuck behind a battle for position there towards the back of the field. And Randy Moore now pinned in behind the 55 of Phoebe Hosner.
I was more concerned there was going to actually be a huge contact there, or a huge impact. There's a lot of drivers weaving their way through lap traffic. Still Hosner, Moore, Murdoch, Corbin Kelly to fourth, Dan Hassard in fifth.
And
no!
Big fire underneath the T1.
Hosner comes to a stop inside turn number 4 after imploding. Everybody coming to a stop so safety officials can make their way over there. He's already out of the car, folks.
Yeah, a very hasty exit when the car goes up like that. Safety crew right on the scene.
And nice job there by our camera operators catching the moment of the implosion on that machine, and the driver climbing out of that car, obviously quite frustrated there. He knew he had a fast hot rod, and he might have to come up with some new motor parts in that machine. But tough break for the Kalamazoo driver. We do have a couple of cars that do need to be moved, please. We've got a black Dodge Challenger with purple stripes on it. License plate 2PJN17. 2PJN17. A black Dodge Challenger with a purple stripe. You need to move it, please. I also have a gray Chevy. That's all I have, a gray Chevy. The license plate is ONYK83. ONYK83. It's a gray Chevy. We please need you to move your vehicle. I sound a little creepy.
It's always weird hearing yourself.
All right. And it's over-processed, so it sounds like I have a lot more...
gumption?
That's the word.
We're choosing this time around. Randy Moore elects to take the outside. Nicholas Murdoch will be to his inside as we work on the rest of the field coming through.
Corbin Kelly inside row number 2, Hassard on the outside. That's row 2, row 3. There's Kukar and Whitaker. Trupiano and the 47 of Ron Crawford in row 4.
Crawford came pretty deep in the field too. I believe he started semi close to the back. So he could be in line for that 10-point bonus.
Yeah, I think he was late arriver. He didn't get a qualifying time because he's not even on the not on my initial start for the feature. So he did not get an actual time. So he could very well be a hard charger here in this division here tonight. As the field lined up, ready to go, a dozen laps left here in this Sport Compact main event. Brought to you by Flory Crane Rental. Murdoch and Moore to the green.
Oh, and that got a little dicey there for just a second, but Randy Moore out in front. And Nicholas Murdoch going to try to take the short way around.
Great run so far for Dan Hassard in the 6X. Running there in the 3rd spot. Murdoch's been taking that high exit.
Is he taking
both 2 and 4? Yeah,
is he taking the high exit, or is the high exit taking him?
I know it seems like he is in full control of where that car is going, as if he's got it wound up.
Well, the tough night for the Hosner gang continues on as Phoebe calls it a night over in that blue and black number 55. as Moore and Murdoch battle it out for the top spot here with 9 laps remaining.
Yeah, it's come down to a 2-car race now, as even Moore making that seem like it's going to be unlikely here unless he's got some problems. Now, look at Moore actually using a higher line that time.
And Adam Whitaker making his way back up through the field. He's now battling for third after having to go to the back for that running over the restart zone. Or not the restart zone, the choose zone. Nick Murdoch closing in once again on Randy Moore. Murdoch's kind of changed his approach, trying to take maybe a shorter route around the track.
Oh, Trupiano and the remaining Hosner making some contact there. That'd be Bryson back out in the 29. He's dropped way out, so a few laps down.
Yeah, he's had issues with that car all day. Had some trouble keeping it going. A few times it died on him in practice. So not a great day for the Hosner gang, but appreciate them coming out to the Owosso Speedway.
Boy, where did Murdoch come from? He was so far back, and then he closes in the gap by down to 0.4 of a second. And he might have something for your race leader as they come by with 4 to go.
Ooh, Nick Murdoch got awfully close there with the 11 of Cud, the lap down car. And they continue to run down lap traffic with 4 laps remaining, Roger. The way they catch this lap traffic could have a huge implication on how this race finishes.
Yeah, Schwartz and LaFleur about to go a lap down here to your race leader. Leader goes to the bottom. Here comes Murdoch. He's going to look to the top side. Your leader is boxed inside some lap traffic. Here comes Murdoch. He goes to the top side. What a battle up front going through lap traffic, and Murdoch takes the lead.
You can take the high road or the low road, but unfortunately it doesn't always work out, and that's the case here for Randy Moore. Got boxed in, and now your defending track champion Nicholas Murdoch finds himself well out in front. Randy Moore has to renegotiate. And Roger, that's one thing that makes it pretty cool for these front-wheel drives, racing them all together like this with 1 lap remaining here. Murdoch heads down the back straightaway for the final time. Into turn number 3, out of turn number 4. Your winner on opening night, track champion Nicholas Murdoch. Randy Moore second. And the field a little strung out here as Adam Whitaker recovers to finish third. Dan Hassard fourth. Corbin Kelly with the top 5. Oliver Kukar comes home in the 6th position. Ron Crawford 7th, Frank Trupiano 8th, Kennedy Jernigan with the top 10 finish, and then Gabe Rusnell in the 24 completes your top 10. So it has been a great run here tonight. Maybe a little bit of luck played into it too, but Nicholas Murdoch backs up his track championship, finding himself in victory lane here on opening night. And if winning the feature wasn't enough, he also gets a chance to talk to our very own Roger Williams down in victory lane.
Well, your defending track champion gets it done tonight in dramatic fashion. Fighting his way towards the front, had to sit back in that second spot for a while and made the right choices through the lap traffic to find himself winning here on opening night as he gets ready to climb out of the car. Gives the steering wheel a little bit of a budge there, as I'm sure he probably white-knuckled it there the last couple of laps as he climbs out of the car. How about it for Nicholas Murdoch, ladies and gentlemen? Big old smile on your face, boy. You made the right choices there on those last couple of laps. Talk about that.
Just got really lucky.
Did you have anything for Randy there, do you think?
No, he just outmotored me.
Well, you guys did a great job, and we were talking up during the broadcast that you really like to take the exits kind of on the high side. Is that to help you keep the momentum up?
It just seems faster to me. Just go as high as I can.
Well, great job. You're a defending champion. Obviously, you've got that target on your back as the defending champion, but you showed them tonight. Why don't you go ahead and thank everyone that makes this car fast and these sponsors you have on your quarter panels.
Gotta thank Modern Shiawassee, Hemlock Auto Alignment, the Shed Bar and Grill Buckbowl, Marion Springs Conservation Club. I think that's it.
Well, fantastic. You can watch this week on YouTube and see the fantastic moves you made. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How about it one more time? Nicholas Murdoch, ladies and gentlemen, winning your Sport Compact A-Main tonight.